Hello. Welcome to the Mega campaign. To Crusader Sunday or Monday or Crusader Kings Sunday. Crusader Sunday sounds good. We are back at our Mega campaign where we have started this campaign in Imperator Rome, another video game. All the history from that game converted into this game, Crusader Kings, and we will continue from this game to Europa Universalis. Hello, Kurosuka! Hello. Europa Universalis, Victoria, Hearts of Iron, and then Modern Times. All those games are in different time periods. There we are. So, what is happening? We are Asternica. We start off as Massilia over here, as a Greek colony Imperator. We conquered the whole of Europe almost and a bit of Africa. Then our empire collapsed when we converted to video game and we were like a count here in Scotland. We made a new empire, as you can see, from Scotland here. And now Massilia has risen up again, has made their... instead of being like an empire or like a republic, they are now like a holy church or temple. And they try to... they dominate the whole world with this religion here. Or like the whole of Europe. We joined the heresy last session, so we can slowly balance off the Massilian religion and trying to make sure we are independent, because Massilians get money from the more recruits they have. So here we have a loosed empress, and Waltro asked us to make her into the maiden of Asternica. Hello, spirit. No, dark noob, spirit of water. I was talking about spirit of water. Sorry, hello, dark noob. And I looked up the definition of maiden, and maidens are unmarried people. So, yeah, we cannot be married to this person anymore. This is a huge deal, by the way, because this person is parent. Ensures the alliance we have with Scotland, with Caledonia. Luckily, Caledonia still likes us, but this could make so that Caledonia can join civil wars. But they still seem to be allied to me, but that's just because of this marriage that no longer exists. So let's see what will happen. Are we still... No, our alliance has broken down. They dislike us a little bit, but not enough. Who is this? Why would I release this person? Yeah, sure. So, right now, we're trying to box in Massilia. We have converted our religion, and please look at Belgium. We technically saved Belgium here. We saved Belgium from Massilia by annexing Belgium into our sphere of influence with tributary states. This kind of blocks off any expansion Massilia wants to do, because if they have to do this because they pay tribute to us, they pay a protection bracket, and this way they cannot declare war against us. So another one that we could do, maybe, is to invade this one and make them also into a tributary state. And this way we have boxed in the entirety of Massilia, because I think Italy, of the Roman Sicilian League, is pretty strong, and they have even conquered land from the Massilians. So just by adding them into our sphere of influence, that's good. I don't know if I will then put Pardulia also in our protection bracket. We can also declare war against them. Also, now we need claims to continue wars. Okay, this is a claim from an old person that maybe died. So, what I'm going to do... Oh yeah, we are just trying to convert our land. I'm just gonna make a claim on this. I'm just gonna... a claim on this little place here. My cat just went to the litter box. If you can hear my cat. Yeah, she's like, she swings the door. Pa, 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 pa. once she is burying her business. So we because we switched religion, we no longer have like unlimited claims, but okay, we could annex this entire piece of land here, but this person is also dying. I don't think we're gonna make it in time. And then the war claim disappears. So just... Sorry for the cat, sorry for the cat! Please make outside of Belgium remains from my dynasty. I don't know if I will change every time the religion, because I have changed a couple of times the religion, but they keep switching back to this religion. They do it themselves. But I was going to invade Belgium eventually, so don't you worry. And I will put somebody else of your dynasty, because I do think at one point this is gonna go to a different dynasty. And that's gonna give me justification to conquer Belgium in their name. So I'm going to conquer Belgium eventually. But I'm gonna now put them under a tributary state. And this way we literally box in Massilia. And then we slowly start nipping on Massilia's coastline here. And hopefully weakening them. Okay, where? I keep forgetting to put like one of these armies somewhere else. Okay. I'm gonna do something crazy here. I'm actually going to destroy one of my catapults because I was stupid. I didn't pay attention. Because their lands are still in your fate, and that's why... No, I have forced, like, their fate one time. Like, I've completely, like, changed their religion also over there, and the land too, but... It's just overwhelming. It would make more sense maybe if they would convert to this religion, because this religion is more Norse influence. Like, I took the tenets from the Norse religion. Like, in-game, this one works as a Hellenic religion. But this is like a mixture of like the Viking or like the warrior class from Scandinavia with like the Tyr and the war gods, and then they mixed symbols with the Hellenic ones, because in reality these religions would mix, right? And I think if I switch them to this religion, they will stay this religion. Because this is also a Hellenic religion, so it's not seen like as a completely different religion, because they do keep switching back. Maybe not because they're now under my land, but what happens sometimes is that one of their children gets captured by a stronger lord and then gets forced to switch fate to this other religion. So let me go. Okay, so let me go and let me think. This is where I will go in fate, but we have to land here. Yeah, we could try that if you want. That's something I could do. I have to remember correctly. Okay, where are my troops? Okay, we are gonna raise them here in Kent, and then we cross over. And I forgot to station them again. Well, hopefully I will not do it next. Okay, let's call in the allies, because sometimes I'm a bit too, like, arrogant and trying to, like, oh no, nothing can happen. Kent is rather strong. I'm also thinking about political reforms within our own country. So one of the few things we should try to do is to get more tyranny going on, or like use any any favor we have. So we can send our child to university. Oh, this child is already old. I don't think we can send this child to university. Because now we own a university. Oh, we can. Send to university. Ooh, that's expensive. But let's do that. Let's make this a smart and intelligent child. Not a lot of money, so hopefully it's worth it. Hello, Milton. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so we are going to invade. We're going to invade this land here. So, Dark Noob, I'm going to change this person or this dynasty's their religion then to this Norse-inspired religion. And with that religion, this religion started over here, by the way. It started in over here, where the Massilians conquered the Germanic people, but the Germanic people did not lose their religion. They only adopted a couple of the Massilian traditions. Only slowly it has migrated to the east in this campaign. So it would be fun that they join that religion again, and then I will conquer Belgium in the near future. Once they break away from my tributary status. Gothic again, okay. Write it down in the thingy, so I can do that. I can change. Oh yeah, let's see. Can we switch people's fate? Okay, demand conversion. Might accept. Did not want it. They have converted. They have converted. London has not converted, so demand. They might demand ask something from me. They might accept. So we are just demanding conversions here, left and right. Because the more people that convert to our religion, the more less money Massilia gets. I don't really care about the territories we have in Iberia for like keeping them. I just see them as a different realm that decided to be like part of our. They decided to be filthy to us, like, but actually this is like an independent kingdom that is still like within our sphere of influence. It's something like Aragon and Naples. Uh-oh. Gets a wig. Okay, yes. I pay 900. I'm glad to join your explanation, but sheer cost of furnishing. Alright. Anything. Thank you for posting it into the Discord. How's it going? Well, how's it going with you, Milton? How's it going with everybody else? Alright, our army is right here. Our big, glorious navy. So we can land in Holland now. We can land in Holland to do the invasion, because technically we own this place. We own this city. Okay, let's drop in the catapults. And let's start the slow war of resources and attrition. It's the last child. Now we are celibate. Also, we have become celibate. We're celibate. There we go. Shall not repeat the mistakes of the past. Get gets a castle. Hello, Metal! Tip of the day. If you wake up, you go go back to... That's a great tip. I do think I will put this one. Okay, my son got... Okay, this is this child of the Pictonians. I'm fine. The Pictonians are still nice to us, so they haven't really done anything against us. So we will send them down south. Wait, is the region in front Picard named after the Pictonians? This is not the original location of the Pictonians, by the way. This is just slowly the Pictonian kingdom has. It's like literally Aquatine, but this is like from a tribe that was in Imperator Rome. Hello! Learns! Oh, is that... The Ancient Trace, hello, how is the politics? The politics is going confusing. Medieval politics. Sometimes this game does confuse me with the politics. It throws at you. Oh, look at this, like this. Apparently, Massilia, our rival, has now become tributary of the Italians. But the Massilians are also the head of the religion, of this religion here. So technically they're also the boss of them, but they are the boss in secular matters, but they are spiritual matters. And they just unified. I don't know, this is maybe really scary. The Romans were like a balancer to stop the Massilians, but now the Massilians are in great debt. And they have lost a war to the Roman Sicilians. Uh-oh, this is actually really bad. Oh, oof. I'm editing, so I will mute oh, no problem. Fun with the editing of the video. Yeah, we were actually going well, actually, until I looked at the world, and apparently this has happened. Our enemy has united with one of our allies. This was not our direct ally, but they were helping us to fight them. But now, if I declare war against Massilia, they will come and help. This is not good. This is not good. We are fabricating a claim on Massilia. So, can we attempt a murder? Let's try to murder the leader of Massilia. Maybe that their alliance breaks down. Now, actually, I shouldn't murder them. I do think I should murder the leader of the... This is also really difficult to murder this person. We aren't good at murdering, are we? No, we are terrible at planning a murder. Probably going to backfire if we try to murder someone. No assassination for us, sadly. Okay, this is that tradition. The realistic medieval warfare sieging down castles. Okay. Sometimes we carpet bomb the enemy with all artillery, we split it up and we try to take as much as possible. But now I am not doing that. Because we are overwhelmingly stronger. Oh, we are going to Arnhem, a place where I have lived in real life. Okay, so we could slowly move towards their capital. Where is the capital of this kingdom? It's over there. I don't think we need to take this capital, do we? Let's see their other wars that's going on. So they are at war with them over there. What's this? Over there. Okay, that's not our concern. And they are at war with this little state for this little piece of land. Okay, that's also not really our concern. But Belgium, we invaded Belgium to make Belgium a tributary. But also, making Belgium a tributary actually protects Belgium, because Belgium was being annexed by, I think, Luxembourg, the Duchy of Luxembourg. This is a terrifyingly large duchy. Look at this. It's a kingdom within the kingdom. What would be interesting, maybe... Oh no, this she is 60 years old. But she has an heir. This heir is this age. Ah, okay. They have a child of 5 years old. Okay. Let's see, my heir. It's not a daughter, is it? We try to figure out how to fabricate a claim on Luxembourg. So she's already married, sadly. Is it my prison here? Move to dungeon. And then we cannot literally we can execute this person, but then we probably create a little bit of anger. Let's try to torture this person so they die. We cannot torture them. Let's see if they get like negative effects from that torturing. They are in poor health. Perfect. Okay. Now we should watch this. Okay. Our son is betrothed to her. That is gives us the alliance with Carthage. But Carthage doesn't give us any claim. So I'm not yet breaking this betrothed, but let's plot to take Belgium. I mean Luxembourg. Let's actually plot to take Luxembourg. So the way to take Luxembourg would be to marry our wife. So if we die, that our wife becomes the heir of Luxembourg. She will not get Luxembourg probably, but she will have a claim over Luxembourg because her parents were from Luxembourg. So if she will have a claim over Luxembourg. And then she will be married to our heir. So if our heir dies... Now, if we die and she gets children, we can conquer Luxembourg in her name. And then we can add this massive territory to our empire. Because right now we need claims to invade. And this just adding this entire land, this entire thing that's lighting up, that would be huge. That would be such a large step against our rival Massilia. Luxembourg is next. Saxonia exists. Saxonia still exists. Saxonia is Saxo-Vandalian. Yes, okay, interesting. Okay. Let's actually continue with the war that we're doing now. We were plotting too far ahead at the moment. Okay. Not enough attrition. So we already are plotting. Oh, we have cannons on this one too. Let's send these cannons over there. So we already are plotting to betray our allies, break the betrothed, and then start plotting to take Luxembourg. It is way more important. Luxembourg shall fall into our grass. This castle's been taken. Okay, let's see. Let's help our allies taking... let's help our allies, but we totally are not going to betray to take that castle. Okay, my spy master. She claims that I knew my own friends came against me. And okay, let this be known to all. This is my internal rival, and we have imprisoned the Duchess of Kent. So this is good because we are trying to slowly siphon power away from Kent, because Kent is quite large. They are almost have the power of an entire kingdom. So if they commit crimes, we can move against them and remove territories or lands they own. So they own 3 duchies. And we are going to modify the contract. I think we can now demand forced partition. This is an act of tyranny. Okay, so my vassals don't... She's a known criminal, but I can only banish her and execute her. I cannot change the law. What is this? I am going to change this law. To this one. Forced partition. This will mean upon her death, her title is forced to be split between her children. Hello, Stephen Parker. Happy Visual Days. How is your dynasty doing? Oh yeah, people can make their own dynasties in the Discord that like exist in this world and create lore and stuff like that. There is like a little Crusader Kings text channel where you can add requests to add changes. I usually will not add like empires or kingdoms, so try to make like a dynasty, like rules of duchy or something, and then I will give that duchy placed somewhere, and they can grow and become larger. The House of Parker is one of the dynasties, and there we go. This is the houses. There are two houses. There's a new house, but this house has disappeared sadly. And let's look at the strength. So the strongest one is still this one. That's the starting of. Then we have a house here. We have a house here. One there. One there. One there. Okay, I think this was a mercenary band. Oh, they own now a castle? Do they own a castle now? No, they're still a company. Okay, they are county. They are county. There we go. I used to help with my mod since they can no longer help me. You used AI to help you with the mod. Yeah, I don't know. Using AI for modding, it's kinda you don't learn how it works. But everybody there think. Fishman, did the Danish king I said to add ever had any descendants? Was that the kingdom in Denmark, right? Let's see. It's a while ago that I added a Danish king, so I have to be remembered which dynasty it was. Was it this dynasty? This dynasty is still alive. And they are still here, military strength. This dynasty is over here. They are in Scandinavia still. And there's another dynasty that was added in the past to Denmark. No, I don't see it. Okay, let's go. There we go. I took this castle. Let's continue down and let's overextend a little bit. 100 years ago. Ooh. I sadly don't remember the name. If you have the name, I can look it up. The dynasty. Where are we actually? We are in this castle, I think. Let's make sure we are at war, in the war here. So we are away from the fire. Okay, we are slowly expanding our troops. Their capital is far away, but I don't really want to try to take the capital because look how far we are with our war score. this person is dead or no. And there we go. Enforce demands. And let's demand the hostage from them. There we go. So now we have made Rita Alika also into a vessel of ours. And this is literally boxing in Massilia right now. So now let's look at the Luxembourg situation. And let's try to get this spouse happening. So this spouse is sadly still alive and only became melancholic in prison. Didn't die. We cannot torture them again. So let's execute this person. She hates us. But I think her mother does not hate us. And the mother will accept a wedding that we do here. So now, we're going to our eldest son, and we're going to break the patrol with Carthage. Carthage is gonna be freaking angry, but Carthage is over there. So what are they going to do? Cry about it? That's all they can do. Now, we go here, and we arrange a marriage with our son. And they will accept, even that she hates us, because we tortured her family, we murdered her husband. We are marrying her off. You are doing this? Yes. And now we don't have a claim yet, but this is a huge claim. I actually also am fabricating a claim on Lyon. I don't know why. It's completely useless, but I'm gonna press my claim for Lyon. There is a plague in the capital, I think. Oh no. The field of the road is keeping... We're getting like plague notification, but it has reached the capital, the plague. You look at the infestation. Field for my horse rides. The streets of Goliphim, but the same can't be said. Those purge through. Wait, my peasants. My lady, please! I'm not gonna touch the peasants. No. Okay, call to war. We're being called by them, the guys we just conquered, to fight off people over there. What are they actually fighting for? Wait. Accept. What are they trying to get? This county? Oh, they own like a small tiny sliver of land right there. Wow. That's fine. I do think we have to help our allies or our tributaries, or else we lose them. So now we are forced to fight in a war over there. Excellent. So let's do this one. Now let's do this. And I forgot again to station my troops. And I'm being called to the other war. Okay. There are two wars happening. I'm gonna go over there, crush this war, then go to the other war, and because we are massive. These small kingdoms really have nothing on us. So, they have awakened the giants. This European conflict, these continental wars are nothing for the Sternikadem. Oh, crying out loud. This is a real war. Oh no. Okay, we are being attacked from all fronts. What to do? They are attacking for the entire kingdom. Oof. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm not gonna focus on the Pictonian War at the moment. I will not focus on the Pictonian War right here, because the Pictonian War, right now there's a plague here. There's gonna be a lot of attrition, and last time when Massilia tried to fight in Pictonia, it took them way too long. Like, maybe it's because of the terrain with the mountains. So we can safely move here, crush them with our boats. Then we see how this war is going on, if they need help here. And this way we can focus our war for where it matters. Because we are fighting out multiple wars at the same time. It kind of does make sense. Okay, they actually lost that war. Okay, interesting, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna move through Italy into this land. Nope. I'm gonna move like this, okay? It's gonna give us a bit of attrition, but it's better than moving with our boats completely around. I'm gonna go and do a Hannibal right here. Let's make sure that we're not too overconfident. They have 9k. They have 18k or something. 18k. Oh, okay, we have way more. But we should wait a tiny bit so our troops come together. And not just come hurling down one by one. One by... Oh, frick, the Italians are slowly also getting more and more vessels. Like, they're getting more tributaries. The tributaries don't make it so that they will fight for them. They only have to defend tributaries. And just like what we have now, we are being called into wars for tributaries. So we shouldn't get too many tributaries, but only tributaries around Massilia. Okay, in the meantime, I will fabricate a claim on this region here. I will fabricate a claim on Dockham. Just to slowly expand our whole influence over here. Because we are trying to box in Massilia as much as possible. So we can bring an end to their religion. Fighting the Massilians directly didn't work in our favor, sadly. Because they just can print money with their religion. This assassination attempt is just getting worse and worse over time. Like, it's now minus 200% chance of being successful. Okay. Let's hope their son doesn't die from the measles, smallpox. Okay, there we go. Our army has arrived. I do think now it is possible maybe to fight Massilia directly. But this is the little problem they have, that I have with Massilia, is that Massilia has, with this religion, the religion is too large. So they can literally print money with the religion. If people commit sins, because you have sins in this religion, they can pay money, just like the Catholic Church in the whole Reformation stuff that happened in the end of the Middle Ages. You can pay money to the head of the religion, and that's the leader of Massilia, to get rid of your sins. And this is why Massilia, even 1 second they have no army, and then literally a few months later they have a huge army of mercenaries. So Massilia is a threat that has to be contained. We tried to fight the Massilians directly, and just because they had too many followers of their religion, we weren't able to crush them. So we slowly are now converting people to another religion. That's why we are trying to box them in. And that's why we're trying to take territories, and I don't really care about keeping the territories. If this tries to become independent, that's fine. They've switched their religion. They are now a different religion. So we are just trying to box them in and make sure they have less money. We are trying to cut off their lifeline. Finally, placeholder genetics entering. Wait, there's a dynasty with placeholder culture? No. Placeholder culture is a conversion error that happens here. There's a placeholder culture, Normandy. Did we marry into placeholder culture? It's yes! Placeholder! I wanted to remove it, but people wanted to keep it. That's why I said change it. Oh, wait. Willfish being the 2000 years of Parker Family 3 History Challenge, North Germanic. That would be crazy. That would be crazy to take your family. But I do think your family will stay there, Parker, because even if we play Stellaris, I will try to have a custom name list for all the names and characters we had, or a little bit like last names, the custom characters, so they can reappear in the future. I hope I can also make a name list for City Skylines. I think you can. And then it would be cool to have like citizens with last names for from our medieval battles and everything. We keep losing these wars! Okay. The moment our units arrive. That's so painful. Oh, that means we have to march completely back now. Oh, that's painful. Why did they surrender? It was not 100%. They could have continued fighting. The bastards. It's like but they are also bullying me for annexing them. Okay. This is not that big of a deal. Okay. We will just go here and fight. Problem with Massilians at the moment is that they have more troops. No, we have more troops. Okay, but they can print more troops. Last time we did win when they tried to attack because we could annex more castles. I was like, we could try to take their capital, but they are too close by. And we have 60k, that's our troops. I think they still can fight us 1v1. Yeah, they have 75k. Like, together with the Bretonnians, we are strong enough. You... Wait, your country has a civil war? You know, one of the most fun mega campaigns I did, no, not mega campaigns, but campaigns I did the Crusader Kings was the Crusader Kings 2. That was with my brother, who studies now history. But wait, what's going on here? Oh, they are flattening themselves. So they're like doing this. This is what people did in the when the plague happened. They start like self-flattening with a whip to make trying to get rid of their sins to suffer. So the plague would stop. This is let's this. Oh no! Why did I do that? Scotland dislikes me now. Scotland is about to die anyway. Leader of Scotland, please don't. Okay, our troops are landed. And now we will slowly march to this place here, and we'll try to take this castle. No, don't fight them. Don't fight them! Go, run away, run away. Oh, it's over. Attrition 2, oh no. They have no supply. We are so dead. I think having to go out and help our allies was not good for us. We also need supplies, because yeah, we have been running from one place to the other and not been able to stop and get supply. Also because they are not in this war. And we couldn't call them in this war. So let me let's figure out where my catapults are. Okay, they have no supply. They should be getting a little bit of supply. Who has a little bit of supply? They have a little bit of supply, so let's move them there. It's also winter now, this is not good. But I was playing with my brother, and it was funny because we did start over here, in the same region here. But we started over here. One of us started in London, and the other person started over here in Surrey. No, I didn't start in London, I started over here in Kent. The brother started here in Surrey, and then he didn't know how to play this game, and he started like conquering islands everywhere in this region, but every time he would lose the land to inheritance and to Gavelkind. And at one point, he was a duchy in Brittany. And then I just solidified my land over here. And he started purging his own people constantly because he didn't know how the game worked. And if people would descend in his kingdom, he would like start killing people and wiping everybody out in his kingdom. It was so fun because I would then bankroll him and give him money if he was in money problems. And then he had to repay me. But he didn't know why he was entering every time in a war, because he was murdering, he was like committing tyranny. And when you do too much tyranny in a game, people start rebelling against you. Okay. We still have attrition here? Okay, I'm just trying to find all our artillery. That's all artillery we have. We're slowly trying to get a little bit of attrition here. So they have 50. I'm going to send them in there to try to take that castle. Okay, they have a little bit too much attrition here. They have more attrition, so I'm now sending them in. I will mix the troops and then I will split them in two, and then they will also try to take that castle over there. Let's go. And another claim, perfect. Let's start making more claims while this war is going on. Ostfriesland. When your heir gets the name Bob, wait. Placeholder culture will be the Normans at EU 4 or 5. Yeah, that's It will be funny that the Scottish Empire and America, who has the fish billiard culture in Grand Mega Campaign, yes, would be funny. We are, I don't, for if we enter into like Europa Universalis, I do want to play as a colonial nation, so I don't want to stay in Europe. I want to leave Europe as soon as we start playing the other game. More knights, let's start knights over there. Let's help them. And the leader from Scotland died. Let's see. They don't like us either. Because we broke the betrothed, they're still like a bit iffy about it. So annoying. Why are people so angry that I break patrols? Okay, like, let's go. Okay, okay. The marriage of the century. Oh, there's a plague also in this region here. Okay, that's not good. No council position right there. Reassign. Available. Legacy. We almost have everything. Let's take this one. We have no marshal. Really important in the war. After that one, maybe we try to do the conversion one, but at the moment I'm trying to get more claims, so that one didn't really make sense. I don't think I will be playing as a king in the new world. I want to do something. I want to do something interesting in a new world. I don't know how it will work, and I think it's funnier in EU5. I want to start more like a league or something, like the Greek city-states. So I don't want to make like a solid country, because we have been founded by Massilia, right? Massilia was a Greek colony, and like the Greeks went away from the region and started colonizing the Mediterranean, like Magna Graecia over here, you have Massilia, you had the colony over here, you had the colony over here. And what I want to do actually is that when they discover a new world, because people are descendant from like this Greek empire, from Massilia, I want them to like get into like a renaissance, and that they want to settle new Greek republics, because when we were playing Imperator Rome, we were a republic and we were like democratic, and everybody else was like tyrants, were like kings and emperors. So we were trying to be like the last republic in the world, fighting the Roman Empire or the Roman Kingdom. The Carthaginians became a dictatorship. We were fighting the Carthaginian dictatorships, or we were fighting Alexander the Great, his successor kingdoms in the east. So we were fighting kings the whole time. So, and then Massilia fell in 400 something, I believe. 430. When did Massilia fall? Let's look at the empire titles. Let's see, when did Massilia fall again? So it fell in 458. It was destroyed. And when Massilia got destroyed as a title, the last democracy collapsed in Europe, and now everything is ruled by kings, dictators, and despots. I know despot just means like a king, right? So the plan is now to go when I have Europa Universalis, and I don't know if it's gonna be 4 or 5. I hope 5. When we convert the save file, we will start making new Greek republics or new republics in the Americas. And then these republics want to become independent, but I don't want it to be like one massive United States like our timeline. That's just gonna be a bit same. So I want to have like a bunch of small states in a bunch of small countries that that are like in the Caribbean Sea, on the East Coast, in Brazil, and that they have to interact with the natives. Of course, this is a plan. Things do not go according to plan when we play this game. So it would be interesting to see how it will turn out when we go to the Americas, and what type of chaos we will get. But now we have to march our troops to the plague-infested land here. Bit annoying. I'm actually gonna go here And I'm gonna land my troops over here. Because if I stay here, the Massilian troops will absolutely like crush us, because I have to start conquering castles in this region here. And Massilia just has way too many troops in this region, and they can crush us if we fight them directly. Just like real medieval warfare, the battle is won by annexing castles. So we're going to land our troops in over here, and then we're starting to take some castles here. We can get some supply in these few regions here. So taking this county here and then this county. I will just land them here. They have 2 castles here. That's going to be annoying. I don't know what about Finland. Like, I don't want to have too many like European, like pre-European settlements in the Americans. They are really cool, but that would be a bit crazy. So maybe we'll have like 1 European settlement, but we have to vote in the like the Finlands, like the Scandinavian migration to the west. But sadly, me being Frisian, I don't think Dark Noob is going to be the Frisians that went there. Okay, we have this time soldiers here. There we go. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna go here, then leave the besiegers. And then we will go here to get some supply. And they are getting supply here. Perfect. And let's start splitting them up. And we got a new castle here. Amazing. Let's go down here. Split them up in multiple little groups. And there we go. So let me read through the messages from the YouTube chat. The Massilian descendants of my Redbot. 1 EU5 stream. Are there still descendants from Alexander Pretenders? I do think, yeah. I do think the Alexander Pretenders are still everywhere. I have seen them from time to time, but I don't know at the moment to find one. Look, this one. This is like from an... I think this is a Ptolemaic dynasty. And they were called the Lagites. I don't know why, not Ptolemaic. But they were like the rulers from Ptolemaic Egypt in this timeline. Hello. Good night, Kurasaki. Milton, are you still here, by the way? In the Twitch chat? Because Kurusakata, this name. This is Greek, right? This is Greek. This is Greek. This is Greek. This word, Milton. So there are 2 people who speak Greek. I love the Sense of Redbow, still Alexander Pretenders. The Copper Merchant. The Copper Merchant is like the Al Nasir dynasty. Let me see. Al Nasir. I think this region has been conquered, sadly. So I don't know if there's somebody still alive from the Al Nasir family. Pins. There we go. There we go. There's 9 members still alive. But they don't own any titles anymore. Kurastika. I mispronounced things. Oof. Okay. There we go. let's get the entire duchy. Did I get the duchy now? Let's have to get a claim there. Do we have a claim on the entirety of Frisia now? Yeah, we do. Okay, that's good. That's great. No, I don't want to promote this legend from our enemy. Okay. And now let's split up the troops to have more. So we are winning the war, and this is why we are winning the war against Massilia. It's because Massilia just has one army, and they can only focus on one region for conquering. And we have our allies who are defending their homeland attacking the Massilians, and then we are attacking the Massilians from other regions. So we can take more castles than Massilia can reconquer. And this way we will win probably the war. Because Massilia cannot do really anything against us. And if we just conquer enough territory before Massilia can react, before they start moving north, we can just escape. We can just move out here and go into Belgium and then go on the water and then disappear again. Duke Mark is weird to see. I do think that might be strange. We can try to get conspirators. No, we can't. Line, no concubines for us. Call to war. They are our allies and they're calling us to fight these guys over there. Sure, we accept, but I'm not really going to fight in that war. Because we are fighting a more important war against the Massilians. And then we go here and take this land. There we go, slowly moving down south. I will press a claim on the whole. Then I want to start claiming also the whole of Normandy. I know we are going to try to take Luxembourg after this. Hi Martin, I came to Twitch because it's a bit faster. Yes, that is true. What is the culture of a hard and yeah? Let's see. What is this kingdom? Here, you mean this one, right? Or this one? Him. Which is they're so similar names. Where is this kingdom? Hardsenia. Hemur, Hercumtia. Well, I look at the cultures here. It's the cultures. The Romans still over there. There we go. Victory, let's go. And now we will move this region here. We are going one war to the other. But I will not even fight in this war, because my ally already got this. Let's disband all the armies. It's a constant war. Okay, we cannot really declare war against Massilia. Because if I press my claims at the moment, then their ally, the Italians, will join in. And they are a bit too strong, the Italians. But luckily, our ruler is a bit younger than the other rulers. So we might outlive them. And once they die, I think this status of being a tributary would disappear. But I haven't played long enough with the whole tributary system. Well, I'm going for now, but have a great time. Thank you for being here, Kurastika. There we go. There we go. Oh, the one who called me into a war. These guys, right? The Gundarian. They're Caledonian here as rulers. And they are, I mean, culture. Oh, that's their culture. Oh, that's what you meant. It's a bit strange spelling, but this is like East Germanic and Gallic. Because in the when we were conquering the Gauls moved into Germania. And they mixed together the Gallic and Germanic cultures in this timeline. And you can see that. That's prime proof that it happened. Okay. Why can't I press mine claims? I've also claims on this region, I thought. Like, I have claims. Why can't I press them? It's a bit strange. Claim title. Ooh, we can do this. Why not? And then declare war. I cannot declare war for my claims. What's going on here? Why can I not press is there a reason why I cannot press my claims? I don't see it. I don't see why I cannot press it, so I'm just gonna declare war against him. And go for the other person claims. Yeah, that is so weird. Is that like a weird law or something? A realm law? Subjects, laws. Succession is this way. That's my heir. There's no power sharing. No. I don't know. Why is the Baltic... The Baltic Empire is actually a real empire too. There are two empires here. So we have the Baltic Empire and the Baltic Empire. I don't know why the other one exists. I have no clue what's going on here. With the Baltic and the Baltic Empire who have the same color. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, this is the strangest reason why. It's not like I have a strange truce with these guys, right? Like, I have a hostage from them, but not from them. Oh, it's cool. They have a lion as shield. And they have a lion. Oh no, they don't have a lion. I was like... Like, I have no... There's no hostage or something? I don't know why I cannot declare a war against them. I kind of want to declare a war. So I'm just gonna do this, declare war. And I'm gonna get this person's claim. Is 70. Why every claim there is in this game is like an old person? That's just like not useful, because that person is going to die before you can actually press the claim. That's just frustratingly annoying. You can seize the juror. No. It's utterly useless. Okay, we can claim most of Pardulia by Duchess. This Duchess are claim. Would be something actually to claim the entirety of Pardulia, because we are trying to block off. But this is a bit annoying because this is not the war I wanted to do. Okay, you know what? Also, usually I do stream like 1 hour or 2 hours. I do feel tired. It's a bit late on Sunday. So I do think I will end the stream here. Not to worry, I will look on Twitch to see if there is somebody we can rate. If somebody's still here, you can... you're lurking, you don't need to say anything, but if you have any suggestions, you can tell me. Let me see here. So, people like Minecraft here, but let me actually go for Crusader Kings. Because if you watch Crusader Kings, maybe you like Crusader Kings. So let me look for somebody to rate in Crusader Kings. There we go, there we go, there we go. So who is... I usually do try to find somebody who has like a few viewers. There's some Russian... So many languages. This person is giving a tutorial, it says. Or they say help, so they need help in this game that we were playing. So let me put this person to be rated. They put help, need help for this game. Well, we will send them help. Thank you. You must go too. Well, yeah, it's about to end too anyway. So there we go, the raid has been started in the Twitch. Good night, thank you Dirk Noob for saying the good night. And there we go, the raid has started in the Twitch. Thank you for watching, and bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.